anything, let's talk about napkin usage. Napkin usage. Did anybody know exactly how to utilize your napkin when you sit at a particular table? You feel what I'm saying? Napkin usage. Look, place your napkin on your lap upon sitting. Use your napkin, watch this, to gently blot your mouth. You know what blot your mouth is? Not wipe vigorously. That means you don't want to be all disgusting with it, but you want to make sure that you take your napkin and you just blot your mouth, you know what I'm saying? And not just excessively, because sometimes people and then see stuff that's in your mouth can get on your napkin. And while people are eating, they don't want to see none of that. You feel what I'm saying? Napkin usage, you know what I'm saying? When leaving the table temporarily, place your napkin on your chair. When you place your napkin on your chair, let people know that you're coming back and you're not finished your meal, you know. But apparently, when you put your napkin in, you know what I'm saying, your plate, some people do that as to say that we're finished. You know what I'm saying? We understand that, but there's something else you're really supposed to do when you are finished your plate. But napkin usage, you want to make sure that you're blotting your mouth. You don't want to make sure that you want to make sure that you're not getting any food inside from inside your mouth and all on your lips, and that people can see all of those things that are on your napkin. So that's just a quick synopsis of what we call napkin usage, because we got a whole bunch of other templates that we're going to go through. Listen, how about utensils etiquette? Make sure, you know what I'm saying, that when you're using your utensils, you have to have etiquette when using your utensils. Watch this. Work from the outside in, just like the video said. You feel what I'm saying? Work from the outside in. When you work from the outside in, working your utensils, and you starting with the outermost fork and knife. When finished, place your utensils diagonally across the plate, and that's handling it at 4 o'clock. So that means the tip of your fork and your knife should be at 10 o'clock, and the bottom handle of your fork and knife should be at 4 o'clock. So when you finish your plate, make sure that's a diagonally across your plate. Don't put your napkin in your plate. You don't have. We have what they call chewing etiquette. Now let me tell you something. I want to let you know I get very, very upset, you know what I'm saying, at this particular topic, because again, not everybody know exactly how to chew. You know what I'm saying? Chew with your mouth closed. That's number one. Take small, right, marginable bites. All right. Take small marginable bites. Chew with, first of all, your mouth closed. Take small marginable bites. You know what I'm saying? Avoid talking with your mouth full. One of the things I don't like, and see, I'm gonna tell you something. There are people who make as an excuse, right, to be able to eat with their mouth open, because they say, according to, judges and people who judge like food contests, oh, how many, good to see you, bro, I see you, my dude, wanted to acknowledge you. When they have the taste contest, they chew with their mouth open, because they say that they can taste all of the ingredients with the air, that flow through their mouth while they're chewing their food. Okay, that's good. But when you're at the table eating at a formal dinner, or you're eating with somebody that's important, you chew with your mouth closed. I can't stand people who chew and they smack their food. I know it's good. Trust me. I totally understand. I'm sure y'all going in the comments. I know it's good, but don't smack your food at the table. Not good at all. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear that stuff that's in your mouth while you're eating. Elbows off the table. You don't want no elbows. Keep your elbows off the table while you're eating. Your wrist and your forearm, not your elbows like this, but maybe your wrist or your forearm in between, right here. You know what I'm saying? You can rest, because that's etiquette. It shows how selfless you are. You feel what I'm saying? I remember, listen, I'm gonna be transparent with all of you. Me growing up in the projects, you'll say most times we didn't even sit at the table to eat. I was in a room in front of the TV watching what's happening. Some of y'all might not know what's happening or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? My excuse me, my brother, he was in the living room, excuse me, watching whatever it is he wanted to watch. My mom was at the table, you know. Yeah. But thank God we didn't have any roaches like that. You feel what I'm saying? Not to be so, but again, it's just important for us to know, you have when you're sitting at the table, if you haven't had that practice at home, it will show when you go outside. Also, make sure you take a extra napkin and place it on the top of your utensils that you've been eating on, because you're coming back to it. Nobody needs to see no excessive food that's on your utensils either. You got what I'm saying? So again, I'm trying to help our people that you should be able to adapt in any environment, rather it's the corporate world, rather you're going out with your lady, your boyfriend that's going to soon be your husband, your girlfriend that's going to be soon be your fiance, your wife, your husband, you know what I'm saying, your family. You know what I'm saying? And again, I know we all go in during Thanksgiving time. Ain't nobody trying to hear that, you know, but that's a good time to practice when you're out, when you are with your family. For those of you who sit and have time with your family, if I'm giving you value, do me a favor, give me some hearts. You know what I'm saying? Let me know that I'm talking right. Elbows off the table, Rhoda. You're right. Keish, elbows off the table, Robin. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Chewing and eating is important. Only eat with smaller portions, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Smaller portions if you're going to be conversing, you know what I'm saying, at the table. Let's talk about something else here. Watch this. Let's see. Am I going to? Okay. Oh, wow. This is a good one right here, y'all. We have to learn how to wait for others. Start eating only after everyone is served or the host begins. Place your eating to match the general speed of the group. That's important. Let me tell you something. This is really, really important. And please go to It's All You TV. I did Table Manners, a whole series on it from part 1 to part 7. You know what I'm saying? A whole series on table manners. And I see nobody's talking about this stuff today because it doesn't, like, even, and this is off course, but we're going to talk about chivalry for a second, you know, because table manners is according to chivalry. You see what I'm saying? Somebody, you make sure, you know, you learn how to open the door for people. What, be it man or woman today, open the door for a person. Watch this. And if you hold or open the door for a person, watch this. Say thank you for the person who opened the door. It don't mean that everybody trying to holler at you because they opened the door for you. But listen, wait for others. It's good that before you start eating, you wait for everybody else to be served. Or when the host start eating, that's when you start eating, because the host will be like, look, I'm hungry, start eating, go. I don't care. As soon as you get your plate, start eating, you know? But the other thing too is that you want to make sure that you're being served at the same time. There is a particular pace and a particular speed that we need to go on. That means when everybody else start eating, especially when the host, you start eating. You want to try to finish at the same time everybody else is finishing their food as well. You want to start doing that at the same time. You know why? Because see, now after, you know, you had the salad or whatever the case may be, you know, then you have your full course meal. When it's time for dessert, you're eating dessert at the same time everybody else is eating their dessert.